Mom. So yesterday, a mom was asking me that if you are a mom and you're trying to wean your baby, okay, and the baby is not willing to wean, what are you supposed to do? Okay, yeah. So the baby has it means that you have done a good job because the baby is so attached to you. The baby has really bonded with you, and the baby loves the breast, and that is a good sign. It means that you did a wonderful job, and applause for you. Okay, but then let's talk about what you can do. Winning a baby needs a lot of patience. Yes. So anytime you start introducing solids or anything that is not breast milk, you have started in one way or the other weaning the baby. Do not forget that WHO wants you to wean the baby starting from 6 months. That is introduction of solid foods little by little. Okay. As you're adding the solids, you're still breastfeeding, so the child is 2 years. Okay, so back to the question. If you want to wean, what is the process? Okay, do not wean your child if the baby is sick. The child is having a serious problem. Sick. That is when you say, I'm weaning the child. It will go worse. Okay, you know, breast milk has some immunity. And if you start the process and the child falls sick, stop as well. Continue giving breast milk until the child is fully out. So make sure your child is healthy before you start the weaning process. And be easy on the child. Okay? What you do is that you you reduce the number of times you are breastfeeding gradually. Okay, so if you were breastfeeding like every hour, every minute, once in a while you start, instead of I breastfeed now, the next time for breastfeeding I'll try to give the child something that the baby is familiar with, like the foods that I'm trying to wean the baby with, whether it's a puree, whatever you have. You start introducing it little by little. Okay, you do not force the child to take a lot of foods at the same time, a lot of variety at the same time. If the child gets used to one food, don't be discouraged. Give the breast milk. Give that one food. Once it is healthy, it is completely okay. And then patience. Okay. One thing too that will let the child wean fast is when you introduce the child to family foods. Okay. So when you introduce your child to family food, it will go a very long way to help the child um, wean faster. What I mean is that when you go to when you're eating as a family, let the child be involved. Let the child be at the table. Wow. The child is going to learn your eating habits. So you see a lot of my child is not eating, my child is not eating. When you add to the mother their own eating habits, you realize that it is not good. So let the child see you enjoying the meal. Let them watch their father. Let them watch you as well. And then you realize that it becomes very easy on the child. Okay. And then comfort the child when if they do not like a food, and introduce the food one at a time. When you do that, if the child reacts to one food, you'll be able to know that it was this particular food that my child reacted to, and then you would take that food, like you would wait a little. Yes, so the weaning process is a gradual process. Okay, then you'll be adding, and then start with foods. Don't forget, you don't have to go and buy all the foods that are on the market. Of course, you may go bankrupt if you are not having a lot of money. Okay, so the food that you are eating, any food that you are eating, especially after 6 months, the child can eat it. Only reduce the spices, like high spices, too much oil. Make the food friendly, like a convalescent food, but it should be attractive. You should create a whole like um, party around the food, happiness. Okay, if the child sees you enjoying, singing, mommy, this is, so they are really copying you. And so I have not really suffered too much with weaning because I always make it like a family thing. Whilst we are eating, the child is there observing, eating, watching me eat, watching the father eat, watching other siblings eat. And yeah, the only time I had just a little one was my first child. Even that one, she was taking banana. So I'll give her the banana. If she eats banana, I'll give her. And then she'll take tea. So I capitalized on what she could eat whilst I was giving breast milk, little by little, encouragement and all that. The child was completely okay. So it will take time, just a little patience. Don't force them, okay? And make sure the food is attractive, has a good flavor. has everything that you would call, woo. Sometimes children do not also eat because what we are giving them is not attractive and it doesn't have a good taste, it is not nice and all that. They are just like us, just that they are small. So please put all these things, even the way you serve the food, it should be attractive. Their spoons, your cups, everything. And then if your child is still refusing to wean, check if the child is sick or see a pediatrician, a doctor or a midwife or a nutritionist. Okay. So thank you for watching. My name is Midwife Sally. Please don't forget to subscribe